Hello everyone, Kyle here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for clicking on another video, and if it's your first time here, welcome, and if not, welcome back. It is an incredibly beautiful day here in Central Florida. Just got back from some pickleball, kind of a little later in the afternoon than I was expecting, kind of having to go play a little later in the morning because it's still really cold. It's slowly warming up, and it's actually warmed into, I don't know if you can tell, an epically beautiful day today. But I do have a project today I do want to get checked off the list that I had on the docket for this week, and we are going to film it. We are going to go do some measurements. Actually, I'm just going to go show you real quick what we got going on instead of telling you. That way you kind of get a better grasp on where we're heading in this video. But yeah, guys, again, thanks again for being here. I do appreciate it, as always. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good today. I think it's going to be a good video. And yeah, let's get started. Let's go check in with the rest of the fam, see how they're doing today. Oh boy, I am greeted with some fluffiness. What's up, guys? The welcome committee. Hi, Theodore. And the Kevster. Oh yeah. Oh, hey now. How are you guys? How are you doing this morning? Or actually, not morning anymore. How are you doing this afternoon?
Good. Getting my water in. Filled up my water bottle today.
That's an accomplishment.
It is. I've been struggling with filling up my water bottle. I'm having a rough time. And we're doing all right.
Oh, that's good. So let's go show you what we got going on. If Theodore will, he's going to lead the way apparently. He probably thinks I'm headed back here to take a nap. So I would show you. But our projector is pretty much in the toilet. Screen's fine. Projector, not so much. The right portion of the lens there is pretty much, it's kind of been maybe a visual representation. So we're watching our movies or watching our shows. This section of the screen is really dark and has like a reddish, orangish, burnt looking hue. And this section over here is still pretty good. So you get about half and half. It started doing that a pretty good while back, and we've kind of just been dealing with it. And we really didn't know that we wanted to go with a projector again, and we kind of have decided against it. So what we're going to do, because the screen has acted as a temporary blind, per se, for this particular window here. So our plan is we're going to get a 24-inch TV. I believe we're going to mount it on that corner on one of those swivel mounts. That way when we want to watch it, we just pull it out, we can watch it. Otherwise, it'll fold up against the wall. We are going to have to relocate Jen's rock storage cabinet there. And since we are eliminating the need for the screen, we are going to come in here and put in a blind, which is a very long overdue addition. And in this particular window over here, we're gonna do the same. We're going to remove the reflectix, put a proper blind in, and this room right here will be all but done at that point. That's what I got planned for this video. That's what we're going to do. We do have to go shopping for these items, though. I'm bringing Jen with me because I don't exactly know what blinds she has in mind. I'm assuming the kind that go up and down. I mean, I think all blinds pretty much go up and down, but it's the ones that, I don't know, I don't really have a name for them, so we'll just show you when we get there. And I do believe we may try to run to Walmart, grab the TV, and get this room knocked out. That'd be really great to lay in here tonight, watch some TV, and you guys can join me. If I can pull this off, I can lay back here tonight and watch yourselves a movie. But I gotta get started, or I'm never gonna get it done, because it is currently 1:24 in the afternoon, so I'm running out of time. And yeah, let's get going. So I'm assuming we want to go inside to inside.
Yes.
Yeah, let's try to get it as tight as we can. It's not exactly easy working on a bed. It's not as easy as one would think.
We found that out with the ceiling.
Yes, we did. I would say 28 and a half. It is not completely square. So you're looking at it's like 28 and 7/8 on the bottom. The top looks like it's about 29 or 28 and 3/4. I think 28 and a half is going to be as close as I would be willing to go with it.
Are you sure that's not going to be like 2?
That gives you a 1/4 inch on each side.
For what?
Clearance.
Oh, okay.
Well, and you've also got to figure you got through, 7/8 of an inch
Okay.
of an overhang there.
That's fine. I just want to check. Are you measuring that over there for TV? Or are we just doing
Well,
blinds?
No, we're doing
both.
it's the full Monty.
Oh,
here.
okay.
Do you want to grab one of the TVs and see if, because I mean the kids have 24s, and see if it's going to work, or do you want to just measure it?
I mean, let me grab the TV. Hang on.
Oh, Theodore. Oh, okay. That was Theodore. Up close and personal. Oh, yep, Theodore's going to lose his lookout post over there. That's like his favorite when the screen is up. That is like his favorite outpost because you can see. You got quite a view. He's got quite the vantage point looking down the road there, so he can see other dogs coming from a pretty good distance away. Oh.
Apparently you're not supposed to unplug, like, gaming systems.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that.
Without...
You know what? I think it'll be okay.
Moms don't know that. Okay!
Well, do you like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think we could put it up closer to the top take down mega screen.
Yeah, I want to get it up as high as we can. And the good thing is we have an outlet right here.
Oh, sweet.
So that should look pretty good and pretty clean. Yeah, I think that'll work. I don't think you'll want any bigger than a 24, unfortunately. I mean, I think it's fine. I mean, at least we can see the whole screen instead of just like half.
Like
the
a
screen.
partial. Yeah.
No, I think that'll work.
Kibble.
He could probably stand to clean this. Disgusting.
You know what? We're not going to be critical. We're already messed up his game, so we're just gonna be thankful that he let us use the TV.
Interrupting Theodore's
I know.
watch time. Theodore. Look at my partner in crime back right here. Give. Kibble. What you doing, buddy? Oh, he's such a sweet dog. One of the main reasons we're ready to get blinds over here, I don't know if you can tell or not, there's a good deal of condensation on this window. So when this thing is up there, it's basically almost like pressed up against the glass. And that allows, when you've got that transfer of the cold outside, warm inside, that moisture is able to collect back there. And it really doesn't dry out very well. So it'd be nice to get some blinds up there. That way some air. There'll be a separation between the window and the blinds and get some airflow through there and hopefully dry that out.
No, Kevin, they're our friends.
They're our friends, not food. All right, what did I sew?
The other one you said was 28 and a
So
half.
this is 29 and a half, so it is slightly
Oh man, that one's much larger.
bigger.
So
I think we'll probably need to go. I think we could get away with 29 on the dot. I think 29 would give us a nice snug.
okay.
Because
So-
the tighter we can get it,
28 and a half and 29.
Yep.
Okay, sweet.
yeah, the tighter we can get it in there, the more, obviously privacy and sunlight it'll keep out. So yeah, I think that'll work.
Cool. But this one is kind of integral to people seeing inside the bus,
Yeah, so you're.
Remember, that one doesn't have too much of a lip, I guess.
Can you get my pizza out in like 5 minutes?
If we're still here. What did that one come out to?
Alright, so it's 19 on the dot on the bottom. 8, just shy of 19. I'd say 18 and a half. I think that'd be good. I think that'll give us enough room. So what about some swig? Oh, yeah, guys, look at this. It is a gym today. I mean, I guess there's some clouds.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, the wind has picked up a little bit, but nonetheless, it is still quite a gym of a day. Get my chivalry in for the day. All right, let's go.
Are you buying the ones that you cut yourself, or are you buying the ones that they cut for you?
So are you guys Lowe's people? Are you Home Depot people? What are you? Where do you hang your home improvement hat? It kind of depends. I find on the West Coast, I think Home Depot seems to be a little more available, or at least in my experience. And also for me, it also depends on what I'm buying. But I'll tell you a store that I know some of you are going to know a little bit about. Menards. I really like Menards. I've never had to, I've only been there and bought like kind of, I've never done much building out of a Menards store. I've always just kind of bought little things here and there, but I really love the selection they have. But I've never bought much from there per se, but I do really like the store. I like the availability. I like the way it's laid out, and they have a really good selection of stuff. But they don't have those here. Lowe's and Home Depot are your main two options you got here in Central Florida.
We have those in our one.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, the one I showed you guys a while back, the really big one house. It had literally, probably 50 windows in that house, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that. They all had these blinds. I can only imagine what the homeowner paid for that. Luckily, that came with the house, and we didn't have to worry about that. But I would imagine that cost them a small fortune. So what you thinking?
These are on sale.
These are
The same.
roller shades.
Yeah, I mean that's what we have in the bedroom. And they work really well, and these are trim and go. So we have to keep in mind that whatever we get, we have to be able to trim it here.
And go.
And go. Trim and go. Yeah, so I don't know what that entails. So I'm going to look around and try and find something that's not, like, insanely expensive.
Yeah, blinds are cool. Yeah, look at, wow. This is what...
None of them are bigger than, okay.
I believe this is what we used to... This is what we had in the Eagle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
These
this...
are doing fairly well.
It's like this... Yeah, they did hold up really well. It's like this pleated material.
Sand.
And they're kind of nice. Yeah, they call them cellular shades. How much are they?
Well, they are $65.98 a piece.
Wow.
I know.
They're not giving them away, are they?
They are not.
Jeez.
But there's 20. These are same. Okay, so none of them are over 24 inches.
Do they trim these or do we trim these?
Trim and go.
So we trim them.
No, I feel like they trim them because that says trim and go over there, right?
Gotcha.
I think. I mean, for this price,
You would think
I would hope that they would trim them
My
for us.
goodness.
Sand.
Do you like
sand.
snow colors? They have snow, which is a white color. over there.
Graphite. They have a darker.
Ooh, I like the graphite.
Oh wait, hold on. Hold the phone.
You like the sand?
I think I do like the sand.
So it's just
Well, I
like
don't
tan,
know.
like a tan.
It's this, but that's the snow or something.
No, it looks
No,
like
that's the graphite. I don't think I like the graphite. Or is the sand like too much light color
Yeah.
brown? Yeah, but I think the graphite would probably
Well, they're gonna
be a
show
better-
us dirt too.
yeah.
The white's gonna show a ton.
Yeah,
of it.
no white. The sand, because like you can see the color in here, and I just think that's too sandy, you know?
Too light.
Too light.
This is how they work. So they're basically just, yeah, they're really nice. They're very nice and convenient. I do like these a lot. And believe it or not, yeah, so they have like this, it's kind of hard to tell. It's almost like a Reflectix type material inside of them. So I guess for heat transfer or heat barrier.
It just literally cuts it in the box.
It does. It's very nice.
That is wild.
Sometimes though, they're like, "Oh, I measured wrong," and they'll bring back the blind with no box, and we have to have the box. It has a hole to keep it centered.
Oh wow.
And it has these rollers in here, which will move it from one end to the other. So like, we have to have the box. That upsets some people.
Oh, that is crazy.
It's funny too. It'll do the long ones, and those have to stick out of the machine, so
Oh.
it's sticking through. It's funny.
Privacy isn't cheap. That's crazy. $228 for 3. What I would consider small blinds. Holy cow. trying to complain, but man, last time I bought them, I feel like they were about half that price. Like I feel like I paid that to do the whole bus last time. Yikes, love it. Here's something I've learned a lot over the years when building. You know, everybody pays attention to the big ticket items. You know, so in a bus, it would be electrical system, batteries, solar, appliances, all that. It's the little things. I'm telling you, when you do a build, the little things is what surprises you, is what eats up so much of your money. I think a lot of people underestimate that, especially now. Like, I swear, when we bought those before, they were probably half that price, and that has not been too many years ago.
I looked in there for the ones, we need 2 more for the living room eventually. Right now we have paper blinds. But they were $165 for one. For the 50, we need like 55 inches.
Yeah, and they're decent. You know, like I say, we have experience with these from our previous bus. Excuse me. So we know that they're pretty good. But man alive. Wow. Okay, well, head to Walmart and give them some more money. TV, we need a TV.
An amount.
I believe the TV is on sale. It was on sale at the other Walmart that I went to a little bit ago, but I didn't grab it. I don't really know why I didn't grab it. So I'm assuming it'll probably be on sale here. At least I hope it is. Oh, so you're talking about going flat on the wall there.
Yeah, what were you talking about doing? The moving mount?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, though.
Yeah, because it probably needs to stick out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think that'll work, right?
Yeah, I like it. I dig it.
Cool.
Is this the winner?
That'll work. We gotta get a mount. Find a mount somewhere.
So not necessarily fixed, but like you could do tilting. That would bring it out a little bit, don't you think? Instead, my worry, I mean, that's fine if you want to do full range of motion. It's just going to wang, wang, you know how it did in the bedroom? So if we could keep it not moving, that would be lovely.
Yeah. Our on TV. Oh.
Right on time.
Let's do it. Pooped. Got to power through. Get our curtains hung. Get our TV hung. So we can watch some television a little bit. Sun is setting. We got to get this crap done. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure the 18 and a half was Molly's, but I don't remember. This in there. Yeah, it was so interesting how they cut it. They say put it in this machine, and it cuts it directly in the box. I found that to be very interesting. Hopefully it's accurate. I mean, I'm sure it is, or they wouldn't do it. I'm sure they do it. They have probably $1 million machine to do it. I don't know, probably not millions. Anyway, let's do it. Having a camera on the bed isn't exactly ideal, but it's the option that I have. Just need to check to see if that gave me the end pieces. I know that. Shortened shape. Good there. If I remember correctly, these aren't very hard to install. So these are pretty sure. Do not discard safe for recuts. Okay, what am I looking at here? I got it in there somehow, but I don't know how it's in there, and what worries me is I don't know that it's actually in there, but I can't get it back off, so I would guess it's in there. Yeah, they gotta get some use, but oh yeah, I like that. I don't know, it's weird though, because I'm mounting it a little different than they had it, or the way that it was. There's multiple ways to mount it. I guess you can have like face mount it, where you like mount it on a flat surface. You can mount it upwards. I don't know. I mean, it's not. I can't get it to go. I can't get it off, so I guess that's where it's gonna be. But yeah, we're cut perfect just behind the thing, so it won't actually flop around much. I mean, you can get it, but yeah, I think that was cut really well. All right, well, easy enough. Yeah, I've dealt with harder. On to the next one. The moment of truth. Will it actually fit? This is always somebody gives me like anxiety. And these are $70 a piece. I don't want to have to go place them again. Yeah, that'll work. I think that'll be good. So yeah, it was I got about a half an inch, about a quarter, maybe a little over a quarter inch on each side. Yeah, that's good. As long as they don't, they'll kind of hold themselves in there. That's kind of the idea. Driving down the road, it's obviously it's not that big of a deal. Our other ones flopped around. We didn't have like this little lip that you see right here. Actually, this side, the lip's larger than this side. So yeah, I think these will work just fine. I guess I'm just gonna do exactly the way I did the other one. Now, these two windows are very different for being in the same room. As far as kind of the way he did things on them. I don't know why he really did it that way, but I guess it doesn't matter. They both work. Alright, now that one didn't go in as good as I'd like. I don't know how that one fit in. Hopefully, I'm kind of hoping this one will do the same thing. Just kind of clicked all of a sudden, and I couldn't get it back out, so. Lucky this time. Okay, that side went in. The left side went in. Honestly, don't know what I'm even trying to do here. There we go. Yeah, I just saw it. There we go. You can move it over a little bit. Yeah, these things got the pleats are. Okay, we're gonna have to relocate Jen's rock cabinet. We're not exactly sure yet where that's going to go, but I do need to move it temporarily to get the TV hung. This one was a freaking nightmare. I don't know what was different about it, but I actually ended up taking the bracket off up there and redoing it because I couldn't get it on there. All these windows have been different for some reason. Like the depth is different, the thickness of like the lip here is different. Like this side here, there's like not even a quarter inch. Over here, there's probably dang near an inch. I'm not really sure what the meaning behind that is. I got my trusted helper up here. What you doing, Kip? What are you doing? You're kind of tired there, bud. End of the day. Ready for some puppy chow and some rest. But yeah, I did get both of those in. Those went pretty smoothly. Molly's did not. Now we got to remove that. I'm being 100% honest with you. I don't even know how this thing is on here. I don't know if I don't see any screws. So I'm assuming it's probably hanging up there in some way or another. Yes. Okay. Well, it's painless enough. All right. Now where to put it, I have no idea. I'll leave that to her. Have I mentioned yet how much I do not like working in my bed? Jen was right though. When we were doing the roof, that was the last. If you guys didn't watch those videos, I don't know, did I even film those videos? I have no idea. That was the last part we did, and it was a pain in the tuchus, man, because it's just like not having like a stable foundation to work on. It's very weird. It's a weird sensation. All right. These things are typically pretty straightforward. Same brand as my TV, the On brand. I have no idea what that stands for. We went with a tilting wall mount. If you guys saw at Walmart, I'm not sure if you saw that or not. So that should allow the TV to come out from the wall a little. Here's our bracket of sorts. Let's see what They give you quite, usually with these things, quite an assortment of hardware. Don't think, holy crap. I don't think I'm going to be sending these off in my wall. They're really not showing up super well on the screen, but these are probably probably 14 gauge, I would say 2.5-inch bolts. I mean, it's like a 3-4 pound TV, and I'm not sending a 2.5-inch 14 gauge bolt through my wall. A little bit overkill there. They did give me some washers. Yikes, why would they give, like, that's, usually they give you a little more of assortment for mounting bolts. Oh, there we go. Actually, so that's the bolts, what actually bolts this onto the TV. So there's obviously different TVs, so they want to have more like a universal assortment. They only have these for the mounting hardware. I'm going to attempt to use these here. Yeah, I mean, look at it. This is what I feel like is a rather large screw for this job. And look how small it is comparison. This is probably 1.5 inch and 3/4, maybe number 8, maybe a 10 at most gauge screw. I don't know. That should be more than enough to do that. Good thing about this bracket here is it actually has its own little leveling bubble on it, so which is tricky. Again, building in a bus. Am I level? Debatable. Let me think. If any way, I'm pointing that way, so I may want to overcompensate a little bit in that direction, because I know we are pointed a little bit nose heavy toward the nose a little bit, so that may be what I do. Yeah, I think that would be a smart move. Having a slight change to my approach here, I think I want to go ahead, get these mounted on the TV. That way I can position the TV on the wall to see how high I want it. I think that's a better option. Do it once instead of getting it up there, not fitting correctly, and having to take it all apart and do it. All the packaging. So many options. These look like some of the smaller ones too. Gotta compromise. Always gotta compromise. I've learned that with these buses over the years. You gotta plan. When the plans fall apart, readjust and make it happen. So yeah, I'm glad I did it that way. I believe that's the line. I think I'm probably gonna like straddle that line right there, and it should give me a pretty good height. Again, I think I'm gonna let my bubble, according to this, that is completely level, which it doesn't look level, but again, we are in the bus, so I know it can be deceptive. I don't know, I'm gonna have to eyeball it. Bus building 101. You learn how to eyeball stuff and you get good at it, or you have a lot of crooked stuff. A lot of crooked stuff. And I probably have a lot of crooked stuff, especially in the Eagle. I was very new to building then, and I really had no idea what I was doing. I really still don't have much of a clue what I'm doing, but I have a little bit more of a clue with what I'm doing than I did 6 years ago. I'm just going to play with this a little bit, try to get it in a good spot and get it level and bolt her in. I like that. Well, let's lay back here like we're okay. Yeah, got lay back like my head's on the pillow. Remember that screen will be gone too, so that's a little less obstruction we'll have to deal with.
Can I go pee?
Sure. Up off the bed a little bit. That way we can still use the front or the foot of the bed for some storage. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. Honestly, I think my 2 screws are plenty sufficient. I mean, where's it going to go? It's not a very heavy TV. That is not, in fact, potato soup. I don't know. I was tired. I am wiped out. So between the time that we got back from Walmart and Lowe's, I went and played pickleball for like almost 2 hours. You think I would learn? You think I would learn that my body's tired? I mean, I had fun. A friend of mine wanted me to come down, so I did. I know. He really had to twist my arm tight there, but no, I'm glad I went. But man, I'm wiped out. I am wiped out. I have my lower back like super sore. Feet are hurting. Potato soup is pretty time consuming. So simple yellow rice, chicken, onions, some black beans, and some broccoli. It is. I got some plantains currently cooking in the air fryer. And then me and you are going to go watch a movie. And I'm going to bed because my little butt is tired. Let me scarf this down and I'll meet you guys in the bedroom. I don't know. I'll meet you guys in the bedroom. No, I will meet you guys in the movie room. It's not a movie room though, so I'll meet you guys in my bed to watch a movie. How about that?
Ferronnière is exhibited at the Louvre Museum, just a few steps away from the Mona Lisa, and yet very few people stop to look at it. Throughout history, this work has been misidentified, misattributed, and even the name it carried for centuries turned out to be wrong. All of this has contributed to the fact that, despite being a true masterpiece, it remains the most underrated painting attributed to Leonardo da Vinci.
Well, you guys did find your way to the bedroom, and we did watch the new TV. I like it. It's going to take it's an adjustment. I'm used to the big screen, but I do like not having the big screen at the same time, and the blinds are really sweet. Like, excellent privacy. We finally have privacy after a year and a month. It took us a year and a month to get some real privacy. The first night I remember we slept in the bus, we had nothing. I mean, it was like, and we did not care. Like, we did not care who was looking at. We were absolutely mentally just done.
We had no light either. They couldn't see it.
We had no light. We that was a day. That was a night. If you ever interested in watching that, but that's on Being Bethune, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like one of the last
videos were good.
It's like one of the last 5 videos on Being Bethune. If I remember, I'll link it in below. You need to watch that. Kind of see that'll give you some perspective how far we have come with this bus in the last year. Yeah, and if you see that purple hue halo I have going on, Jen bought us a little. What is that? So it's a vinyl record with Star Wars cut out. I believe Kylo Ren's on it. Some of the usual Star Wars suspects. She knows I love Star Wars, and
At
she's
the thrift shop.
yeah, $1.50.
Yeah.
You know,
It was just too cute not to get.
yeah, you know,
A little jewelry.
I like me some Star Wars. But yeah, guys, that's where I'm gonna leave it tonight. I appreciate the support today. I appreciate you guys being here as always, and you know what? We're gonna do it again tomorrow. Tomorrow, what is tomorrow? This video is coming out on what's tomorrow? Wednesday. This video will be coming on Wednesday. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I've got my videos planned out. Kind of not even going in order this week the way I had them planned out, so I really don't even know what I'm filming tomorrow. But I will film something, and you will come with me, and that's all that matters. But we'll see you tomorrow. Be well, and take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.